If you want to grow money without paying an unnecessary tax bill, you're probably weighing Roth IRA against a 401k. In this video, I'm going to break down what actually works for most people and give you a concrete plan you can start today. Taxes aren't just a yearly hassle. They show up again when you retire, and they can quietly erase years of gains if you don't plan for them. Think of these accounts as different lanes on a road to retirement. A 401k is a pre-tax lane that lowers your current bill, while a Roth is after tax, letting your future withdrawals be tax-free. There's also a Roth 401k, which blends elements of both worlds. You still get the employer match, which is free money, but you decide whether you pay taxes now or later. A traditional 401k lowers your taxable income today, and you'll pay taxes on withdrawals in retirement. A Roth 401k uses after-tax dollars, so you don't get an upfront deduction, but you won't owe taxes on qualified withdrawals later. Roth IRAs work a bit differently. You contribute after tax, the money grows tax-free, and withdrawals in retirement are tax-free. The catch is income limits that can block you from contributing directly if you earn too much. The option to backdoor into a Roth IRA exists for high earners. It's a workaround, not a loophole, and it comes with a few steps you should follow carefully to avoid tax pitfalls. Another route that matters for some is the mega-backdoor-roth, which uses after-tax money in a 401k to convert to a Roth. It's a niche move that requires understanding your plan's rules and the tax implications. Let's start with a simple, actionable rule. Aim to maximize the employer match first. If your employer offers a match, you should contribute enough to capture the full amount before directing money elsewhere. After you've secured the match, think about your tax outlook. If you expect your tax rate to be higher in retirement than it is today, a Roth strategy often makes sense. If you expect the opposite, traditional contributions might be better. A lot of people assume Roth is always best for young workers. The truth is more nuanced. The decision hinges on your current income, your expectations for future income, and how you plan to withdraw money in retirement. Here's a practical framework you can use right away. Compare your current tax bracket with the expected tax bracket in retirement. If retirement tax feels likely to be higher, lean toward Roth for the portion you can access. If you're limited by Roth income caps, you can still get tax-free growth by using a Roth 401k if your employer offers it. If your plan lacks that option, you can consider a backdoor Roth, keeping in mind the timing and potential tax implications. The backdoor Roth route works like this. You contribute to a traditional non-deductible IRA, then convert those funds to a Roth IRA. You'll want to handle the conversion carefully to avoid triggering unnecessary taxes on gains. A mega-backdoor-roth is a different tool. It uses after-tax contributions to a 401k, beyond the usual pre-tax or Roth limits, then moves into a Roth. It's powerful for very high earners, but not every plan allows it. Here's the core action step. Step 1. Secure the employer match. This is non-negotiable in most plans because it's effectively guaranteed instant return on your money. Step 2 is to decide your tax posture for the rest of your savings. If you're early in your career and expect growth in your income, Roth contributions often pay off later. If you plan to stay in the same tax bracket or drop when you retire, traditional contributions can be wise. Step 3. Fund a Roth IRA if you qualify. You'll get tax-free growth and tax-free withdrawals in retirement, and you gain flexibility with no RMDs on the Roth itself during your lifetime. If your income knocks you out of direct Roth IRA eligibility, Step 4 is the backdoor Roth. Open a non-deductible IRA, contribute after tax, then move the money into a Roth. Mind your tax forms and timing to avoid a surprise bill. Step 5 is about location. Don't put all your eggs into one basket. Use a mix of tax-advantaged accounts so you can choose a tax-friendly withdrawal strategy in retirement. Step 6 is automation. Set automatic contributions to your 401k up to the match, to your Roth IRA, and to any other accounts you're using. Consistency compounds, even when markets swing. Step 7 is regular rebalancing. At least once a year, check your mix of stocks and bonds and adjust so you're not overexposed to one area just because past performance looked good. Step 8 is a plan for withdrawals. In retirement, you can sequence accounts to minimize taxes, use taxable accounts for some income, then draw from tax-advantaged accounts, and keep Roth money for later in the plan. Step 9 is tax planning. Schedule a yearly check-in to review changes in tax law, your income, and your retirement horizon. Small shifts now can save big taxes later. Step 10 is about staying flexible. Your plan should adjust as your job, family, and goals change. Rigid plans rarely beat adaptable ones. Common pitfall number 1 is chasing the lowest fee fund without considering fit. Fees matter, but so do fund quality, the available investment lineup, and how the fund's strategy aligns with your goals. Pitfall number 2 is neglecting the account's withdrawal rules. RMDs apply to traditional IRAs and many 401ks, and Roth accounts treat distributions differently. Knowing the rules prevents accidental tax bills. Pitfall number 3 is ignoring the value of time. The earliest years of your career have the most potential to compound. The right Roth or 401k choice can multiply your savings years down the road. Let me illustrate with real-life paths you might recognize. In the early career, you might lean toward Roth for tax-free growth while also funding the 401k, enough to grab the match. The goal is to start strong and preserve tax options for later. In the mid-career phase, income rises and tax planning becomes sharper. You may shift more money into a traditional 401k to reduce current taxes while still contributing to a Roth IRA for diversification and future flexibility. For higher earners, the Roth option becomes more complicated and backdoor moves come into play. It's essential to coordinate backdoor strategies with your tax advisor to avoid unnecessary taxes on the conversion. Here's a simple calculation to ground the idea. Suppose you contribute enough to get the match and then have an extra $5,000 to allocate. If you put that into a Roth IRA and you expect a 6% annual return for 30 years, the tax-free growth can be substantial. Alternatively, putting more into a traditional 401k reduces today's tax bill and grows tax-deferred, but taxes are owed on withdrawal. The choice depends on your forecast for future tax rates and your timeline. If you want tools, there are calculators that compare future outcomes under different tax scenarios. Look for ones that let you model employer match, Roth versus traditional choices, and estimated Social Security effects. Use them to test your plan before you commit real money. Today's action plan you can start this week is simple. Step 1, confirm your employer's match policy and set your 401k contribution to at least that amount. Step 2, open or confirm a Roth IRA and fund it up to the annual limit if you're eligible. If you're ineligible for the direct Roth due to income, Step 3 is to evaluate a backdoor Roth, then set up the conversion with a tax-aware approach. Step 4, review your total contributions across all accounts to ensure you're not over or underfunding based on your goals. One more thing, build the habit of a 6-month review. Sit down, pull your statements, and compare what actually happened with what you planned. This is where you correct course before small missteps become big gaps. The mindset shift to make is this: wealth isn't one best account. It's a balanced system of accounts that you can use to manage taxes, investments, and withdrawals. You aren't choosing a winner for life. You're designing a flexible, tax-smart strategy that grows with you. If you want a crisp takeaway, think in 3 parts. 1, maximize the match first. 2, diversify with a Roth and a traditional lane for tax flexibility. 3, automate and review regularly so your plan keeps pace with your life. If you found this helpful, hit like and subscribe so you don't miss the next practical guide. I'll cover more real-world scenarios and exact numbers you can plug into your situation. If you've got a specific plan or a question about Roth IRAs, 401ks, or backdoor moves, drop a comment below. I'll read everyone and try to tailor a reply to common situations. Remember, the goal isn't to pick a single best account forever. It's to build a resilient, tax-smart strategy that grows with you year after year. In short, your money should work in more than one lane. Put enough into your 401k to get the match, add a Roth, and use backdoor methods only when they fit your situation and you've checked the math. If you're ready to take the next step, start today by identifying your current tax rate, your retirement goals, and your employer's match details. Then commit to a 2-track plan that keeps your taxes as low as possible while your money grows. Thanks for sticking with me through this. If you enjoyed the approach, please like, subscribe, and share your plan in the comments. Your honest input helps others see what works in real life.